Hey everyone, it's Nicole here with CellBotics. I am the cell phone repair trainer and founder of CellBotics. And with me today I have...
I'm Michelle, the computer lady. I am the director of computer hardware repair and the director of computer training here at CellBotics.
And with us we have William. We wanted to make a little video to introduce William, but to also put a kind of shine a light on an area that we felt was important, just to kind of bring awareness to people with what I like to call special abilities. Okay, so we are using our PPE. It is COVID time. Did I say that right? PPE?
You did.
Okay.
You did it just
Okay.
perfectly.
Woo! All right. I was gonna mess that up. I thought I was. Let me breathe a minute. So we wanted to go ahead and I'm just going to give you a little backstory. So we've gotten really busy over here at CellBotics. Like things are just like blowing up since we relocated. And so it is April 1st, 2021. No, this is not an April's Fool video, which people might think, but no.
Not at all.
No, this is the truth. This is the ultimate truth video. And so we have gotten real busy and we've had to bring on a bunch of people to do repairs for different clients that need bulk repair. And so we've had to hire, and I put out an ad on Indeed for just entry-level repair people. And we got some people coming in, and to be honest, William came in and I was really impressed with him over the phone, and I even had told Michelle about him, and I was like, I'm really looking forward to meeting this person and just see if he can fit, because also his resume, because he came with a year of experience in repair. And so I'm just going to be really honest here, because I feel like, and this is what kind of triggered me to want to make this video, is because I felt like other hiring managers deal with this, because I did hiring before I was my own owner, self-employed. I worked in large corporations and I was in the HR department, and I did do some hiring, and I had to pick different people for different jobs. And so I feel like some people may struggle with this, and so I wanted to kind of shine some light on this. When William showed up, we did realize, and William, I'm going to be pretty honest about that here, okay? So don't think anything. I just want to be honest with them about what happened. That he was kind of looking at the paper, and I was like, oh, I think he's got a vision issue. And I told Michelle, I said, how do you think that's going to work, And Michelle immediately chimed in and was like, girl, slow your roll. I have some experience with someone like this. He's going to be amazing. And I was like, what?
Absolutely. This is what happened. I worked for a father and son, and the father had macular degeneration. And so he would fix everything by feel, and he taught me how to fix tools and stuff by feel. And he could still weld and just did a lot of things by touch. And so I'm like, if we get William, once he gets set up in his station the way he wants to, where he's comfortable, he's just going to blow through this stuff. And she's like, you really think so?
I was like, let's do it. And so she was like, let me keep him right now. So we actually brought you in on the spot, right? So I want to let him, we're just going to talk a little bit about, what does he have and how does he feel and how has the job market been to him? Because I feel like as a hiring manager, a lot of you are looking for employees and you're looking for technicians. You call me every day on the phone looking to hire people. And if I sent you someone like William, you may initially think, no, what are you doing, right? But I want you to know that there are people out there like this, and how it is from their perspective when they're fixing something, right? Because you don't have that experience, you don't understand what it's like for them, and so you may turn them down for just being, you're just wrong, and so we're just gonna let him kind of explain. So William, can you explain exactly what is it called that you have with your eyes?
It's called macular dystrophy.
Macular dystrophy. Okay. And so can you just explain to everybody, how does that, are you born with it? Does it just happen over time? Is it something?
Macular dystrophy is something that you are born with.
Okay. All right. So you've been like that. Okay. So he was born with it. So
your central vision starts to go away over time. The To be more specific, I have Starfires disease.
Got it. Stargardt's disease. Okay.
Stargardt.
Stargardt. Okay. I've not heard of it before, so I'm a little
I
ignorant too.
suppose the best way to sum it up, imagine you have a camera, but the lens is fine, but the film is messed up.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a good analogy. Okay. Okay, very good. So you had a year experience in repair. First, tell us with this and you being born with it, what pulled you to want to do this? Like, what pulled you to electronics? You know, when there's people with perfect vision that come in here and they do phones and they do computers and they struggle. And you sit down and guys, he fixes all day long. Like that's all he does is just fix, 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 fix. And he's very fast. And so this is not someone we're hand holding. We don't even barely, I mean, we talk to you, but I mean, like, we're not like, William, what are you doing? Are you okay? Like, he's just in his own world, listening to music and fixing away. So, what pulled you to it, even with your limitations?
Legos.
Layoff?
Legos.
Legos. Oh, gosh, I love that answer. Oh, so you played with Legos when you were younger?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you got to feel and put things together.
I like to work with my hands. I build stuff with Legos. I draw.
Oh, wow. Okay, very cool.
I got into technology from just connecting a bunch of wires to a Dell computer.
Oh, what age was that?
That was 2004.
And it's 2021 now, so that's a while. Wow, very, very cool. So did you have someone in your life that kind of helped you like get into this, or was it just purely you just were attracted to this kind of stuff?
I was just attracted to this kind of stuff. I met a few people along the way.
Okay.
But overall, it was, for the most part, just me.
Very
Except
cool.
I have had help.
Yeah, of course. Very good. Okay. So just be honest here because you're speaking for people like you out there who have the same thing and they may have the same interests and the same capabilities as you, but they want a job and they're struggling. If you could say something to hiring people, what would you want them to know? Like, what has been a struggle for you trying to get a job? Has there even been a struggle? Do people just hire you and see how it goes, or do you find that people judge you based on that?
I would think that people would judge me based on my vision, but I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, because you had a job in repair, so for a while. Okay. And is there anything that you would like hiring managers to know, or is it okay to talk to you about it? Because I know as a hiring manager, sometimes you can be worried to just approach it, but Michelle is not. Because she was like, as soon as let's talk about your vision. I'm like, well, geez, you didn't even sugarcoat it. You just came out the door, you know. Me, I'm just like, how am I going to ask about that? You know, trying to analyze it in my mind because I never want to offend somebody or hurt their feelings or make them feel any kind of way. But Michelle is just very open about it.
Well, this is what I asked. And William, make sure that I'm going to word this correctly. I asked you, what could we do to make you successful? Because I knew that you had visual limitations from the way that you were filling out the application. And so when I asked him that in that particular manner, he was like, if you set me up this way and you let me get a feel for it, I can do it. He's like, I trust my abilities. And I said, I trust you. And so we brought him in and I started showing him how these, because we're working on some Chromebooks. And so just how it goes through it. And he started feeling things and getting the feel. He had the little tiny wireless connectors. He was having a challenge with that. But once he got his own system down to connect these. And they're hard for me. And I've been doing it a long time. Got my own system down, and he's like, I'm getting on here a lot faster now. That's why when we talk about people that have special abilities, and Nicole, number one, thank you.
Yeah.
Because so many times people don't get a chance because people are ready to discount them. But we weren't going to discount William. He's amazing.
Right.
And I'm glad to have you here, William. I'm glad to have you on our
Yeah, we are.
staff.
I am too. Yeah. Very
So,
pleasant, professional, no attitude, just like the best person that you could have working for you. Just very self-motivated, and you can show him something like in the beginning, hey, it's got to be this way. Okay, like he knew, thank you for showing me what I did wrong. Some people, when you hire them and you show them, hey, you did that wrong, they get emotional and offensive. And I would think someone in his position, if it was me, because I'm not that strong, I think, to handle something like that. I may get upset and maybe cry or be hurt, but he just took it. He's like, okay, I will correct it, and I understand. Like he made a point. He makes a point to say that, which is great, you know. And so, yeah, it's been it's just been great, and that's why every day I get calls, and I told Michelle the other day, I said, and her, you know, William and her work together a lot. And so I felt it was more appropriate for her to speak to him about it, just to make sure that if he wasn't okay with it, he felt safe to say that about doing a video on YouTube of all places, you know. And they talked and he was okay with it. But I said, we really should showcase what I felt was like a special ability. After getting to know William, I thought, to be honest, it was a disability with his eyes. And I have learned otherwise, because he can feel, and he is not breaking things. Like everything he's doing fine. So it really blew my mind that someone could just sit down and not be able to look at it, when I have people with perfect vision who break things, you know, like in our classes. You know, our technicians are all very good. We don't have that problem. But I was like, I get people that you sit them down and they're just breaking stuff in class and they can see perfectly fine, you know? And so I just wanted to shine a light on you, on, you know, people with different abilities, that you, if they come to apply, really take a chance and consider, would, you know, do they really want this? You know, they may really want that job and do a really amazing job for you. And yeah, and don't just discredit them just because of something, you know, be it a vision issue or a limb missing. Or I know someone who has one arm who fixes phones. One arm. You can't tell, you know, like if he walked in, you may think you can't fix a phone or a computer. He can, you know, like things like that, like or with ADH issues, or, you know, don't just discredit them because of those exterior. Because I've also found through this process, which I was telling Michelle, really good IT people have very unique personalities. You know, they're not like me. I'm like so outer, you know, like, hey, you know, like all yelly and bubbly, and they're very like reserved. And so when they come in to apply, they might not always have the best interview skills. And if you're looking for only interview skills, you're gonna miss them.
you're gonna miss a great candidate.
You're gonna miss a really good
That's
candidate.
gonna come every day. Somebody that's gonna show up. Somebody that's gonna be professional, and somebody that's gonna really work hard.
Right.
And that's what we want you to consider when you're looking at people with different abilities.
Right, different personality types. So I really help you find your employees. And like I said, if you need training program development, me and Michelle, you know, we do consulting, and you definitely can reach out to us. This is a superpower that we have, is building teams and helping you retain them, right? And if you have any questions or anything like that, just reach out to us and consider someone like William, you know. Put an ad out, no matter who walks in, really talk to them and see where their heart's at and their head is at. And don't just look at the exterior, and don't just go off of their interview skills. Really sit down with them and figure it out. Do you guys want to say anything before we go?
Well, I want to say to William, thank you for giving us an opportunity to help make you successful, because you could have just been like, I don't know about these folks. They look crazy.
Right.
But you walked right in here and you were able to tell us what you needed to be successful. So that helped us to help you. So thank you.
Yeah. And all right, well,
William, do you have anything
Yeah,
you'd
William,
like to share or say?
Personally, I'm glad that I get the opportunity to fix laptops.
right. It is kind of fun, you know. I mean, I don't do too much fixing, but you know, I run around here and poke myself into a bunch of stuff, you know. Drive everybody a little crazy. Okay, guys, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and we hope to hear from you if you need a training program.